medical necessity. She, in fact, goes on to prove that you can get a late-term abortion just because the baby might have Down syndrome. So the baby's viable, not a threat to your life or anything like that. You can abort him because he might have Down syndrome. So the clip is worth watching. But when the woman says 6 months and Kristen responds with, well, what about 5 months, 3 weeks, 6 days? That is such a good response, because no matter where you draw the line personally, 15 weeks, 6 months viability, and every single pro-choice person has a different arbitrary point where they draw the line. If you're logical, if you're moral, you have to ask yourself, well, what about just before that point? So if your point is 15 weeks, what about 14 weeks, 6 days? Is it moral to kill that thing that in just one more day was going to become a human or become alive or become something that mattered to you? But see, at fertilization, a whole new life, a whole new set of DNA begins. So there is no point just prior, because prior to fertilization, it was a sperm and an egg, and that was never you. Life begins at fertilization, biologically and morally. Everything else is arbitrary.